Hey guys, I figured I would do an oracle card, pick a card reading to find out what you need to know about your lover. What are they hiding? How do they feel? Just a generally broad pick a card reading. So choices per usual are 1, 2, and 3. Take a deep breath. Will you choose 1, 2, or 3? 1, 2, or 3. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Just keep in mind these are general readings. Take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. If it resonates with you, like, share, subscribe, and or comment. And if it doesn't, subscribe anyway, because eventually I'll upload something that will resonate with you. So pick your group of cards. You have 1, 2, or 3. And let's get started. All right, group number 1. What messages does group number 1 need to be aware of in regards to their lover? Please make the messages as clear as possible. What oracle messages do you have for group number 1 in regards to their lover? Whoa, one more card, please. 3 cards fell out already. Flip up. And we got bowl. So, first card we have is codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Second card that we have, let's move this up. Lighting in here is horrible. Second card that we have is passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Let's see if we can. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Third card we have is the soulmate card. Yes, this is your soulmate. And last card that we have here is getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to one another, your bond deepens. All right, so what I have here, or what I feel that the messages for you are in fact dealing with a soulmate, and it is a very passionate union. You guys are very close, and I feel like when you are apart from one another, you feel that you need to be next to that person. So you may be at this point smothering one another. So keep that in mind. Always remember, love liberates. It does not confine. So in order to ensure that this passion is given life and air and breath to breathe, you definitely want to ensure that you give this relationship space so that it can flourish. The more you smother it, you will put this passion out. You will put this fire out. But the more you allow love to be liberated through you and your lover, the more it will grow, it will fly, it will sprout these wings that you see in this passion card here on the back of this man. So, also, just pay attention to any red flags that you may see. I feel like someone may be drinking excessively in this relationship. Like you all go out and they always need to drink, or they have to be drunk before you're intimate or something like that. Because there is great passion here, and because this is a very strong soulmate union, it can be overwhelming. What you're feeling can be very, very overwhelming at times. And because of this, somebody may be drinking to help them deal with what they're feeling. And they can't make sense of it, right? It defies words. So instead of you guys talking and kind of bonding more with this getting to know one another card, instead of you all bonding more by doing, just talking and not smothering one another, right? You guys, it just may be a lot. It may be a lot, and they can't make sense of it. And so, yeah, they may turn to the bottle. And I think you'll start noticing it more and more as you all get to know each other. This person watches you on your social media. They definitely want to build something with you, but they've been through a lot, and they can be quite controlling. This relationship might not even be like completely solid yet. Like, this may be something a little new, maybe not something that you guys haven't proclaimed your love for one another or even labeled it yet. But this person does want to make an offer to you because they see you as a nurturing soul, and someone who brings balance into their life after they've had a difficult time, and maybe an anxiety-ridden time. But they see a life with you. They see that they want to build a stable relationship with you because they do see you as a wish come true. They see you as wish fulfillment. But again, I do believe that somebody in this relationship, or even both of you all, may drink a little too much. And as you continue to get to know each other, that drinking will kind of expand. They'll start drinking more and more and more the more this bond is solidified. So just be sure to give each other space and pay attention to the red flags and know your worth. Like, don't allow this to unravel out of control. You guys just need to just understand that something this strong, it doesn't need to be labeled. It doesn't need to be defined, and it doesn't need to have boundaries. Trust in this union. Yep, that's what I got. Card number 1. All right, so let's move on to card number 2. Oracle cards. Let's see here. We are going to the oracles for card number 2. Let's see what oracle messages the universe has for card number 2. Let go of control issues. We also have, what messages do you have for card number 2? Give your relationship a chance. What messages do you have for the people who have chosen card number 2? What messages do you have for the people who have chosen? Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. What messages do you have for the people who chose card number 2? And last card is let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So I feel like somebody is extremely controlling in this relationship. This is definitely a past life relationship. So this is someone that you may have felt that you've known from the moment you met them or very early on. You guys probably share some bonds that people don't quite understand. Things that you see in sci-fi movies like telepathy. You probably complete each other in a way that doesn't make sense to you. But because this is such a special relationship, there are some issues. And you all like to control one another. Controlling because it feels so good. You're afraid that you may lose it. You're afraid that you may lose this bright light that is coming into your life. And so you have to, the messages for you are, you have to remember that Love is not all rainbows and butterflies, and that's what people don't tell us. Love, like any other thing in this universe, must be balanced. And there is a light side to love and there is a dark side to love. And both are okay as long as neither of those sides are imbalanced, right? Because love, as great as it can feel in its truest, rawest form, can kill you. And that's what people don't understand and don't explain to us as we're growing. We see all these fairy tales of love and we see all these movies about love. And all of it has to do with these rainbows, butterflies, and unicorns. And it's not all that. There are some dark depths of love that we have to travel to and dive into, because those depths allow us to grow and expand and unfold like never before. And so when you find yourself backed up against a wall, you want to kind of cut it off, right? You want to control it because you don't want to feel that dark side of the love, because they make you feel so good. But at the same time, they can make you feel so bad, right? But what they're doing is they're mirroring you, and they're inviting you to dive within yourself, right? Because you can only control yourself. You cannot control another human being, right? So they are the vessel that has come to you in the form of a human message to ask you to heal those dark sides of yourself. And so that may come in different forms. You may be suffering. One of you all may be suffering right now or going through a lesson of lack and abundance, right? Those are two extremes. So maybe somebody in this relationship is struggling financially and the other person has to learn how to give. Maybe that's the lesson. Maybe someone it has been too focused on money and the other person has been too focused on love, and there's no middle ground there. And so you all are trying to control one another and control how this relationship goes, but that's not truly that's not the real lesson here. The real lesson is to allow this healing to take place, allow this darkness to take place, and be reminded that the sun will shine again. There can be great clarity and great communication that you guys can build together in this relationship. And there are, I think this card here, let your friends help you, is talking about not only your physical friends here in this realm, but also your spiritual friends, your spiritual family, your spiritual guides. They're around you to help you as well. But don't give up on this relationship just because, and I'm not talking about abusive type shit. I'm not talking about that kind of darkness. I'm not talking about somebody beating your ass or anything like that. What I'm talking about is in the imbalance that is asking you to grow and unfold and develop. Don't try to control that. Don't try to stop that darkness. That darkness has healing waiting for you to heal these broken pieces of yourself. You got to stop controlling one another. You got to stop trying to control situations. You got to stop manipulating one another. You got to stop being narcissist. You got to stop trying to pull emotions from one another, because all you're doing is damaging your relationship. Trust in this relationship. Give your relationship a true chance. Allow it to breathe. Allow it to be. Allow it to flourish, and allow each other to heal and accept each other just as you are. Last message. The message is for number 2. So let's move on to number 3. Sorry the lighting is so bad in here, guys, but I wanted to do this tonight. There is no overhead lighting in this particular room. And I travel for a living, so I'm in a hotel right now, and it just sucks. But what messages do you have for the people who chose number 3? What messages do you have for them and their lover? Hit the like button, guys. Hit the subscribe button. Comment. Let me know what's on your mind. If you dig the way I read, if these messages resonated with you, click the thumbs up, please. Thank you. All right. This card popped out twice. Express your love. Go ahead and make that romantic gesture. Messages do you have for the people who chose card number 3? What messages do you have? Oh, this lighting is so horrible. What messages do you have for the people who chose card number 3? Whoa. Second card is soulmate. Card number, or the people who chose card number 1 got this too. Yes, this is your soulmate. So go ahead and express your love. All right. So we got express your love and soulmate. Whoa. Then we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. And last message. Whoa, that was quick. And we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. All right. So we have express your love. So guys, what I am getting on this is that it is time for you to take back control of your life. It is time to set yourself free, to remove the boundaries, those self-inflicted boundaries that you've created, to remove that prison that you have, that false prison that you have created in your mind. And it's time to fly. If you have not been greeted with love yet, it will be knocking at your door soon. But I feel like right now, and if you have been greeted with love and you are in contact with a soulmate, I feel like right now you've come to a moment or a space in time in your relationship and within yourself where it's time for you to do some work on yourself. I feel like this card, Express Your Love, your first card, Express Your Love, although there's a depiction of a couple here, it's time for you to, I feel like you give way too much to others and you forget about yourself, and your cup is empty and you are drained, and it's time to free yourself and love on yourself. I feel like it's time for you to retreat and fill your cup again. And if you are in contact with a soulmate, then your soulmate will understand, right? Because when we come into contact with our soulmates and when we come into contact with our twin flames, the lesson is liberation. It's always liberation. I don't care what anybody says. Anytime love is knocking at your door, it's a lesson about liberation, right? And we have to go through the darkness to get to the light, right? No mud, no lotus. So your soulmate will understand that right now you need to retreat, and you are giving birth to new aspects of yourself, right? You are growing into the man or the woman that you created in your mind many moons ago, right? And you probably feel it right now. It's probably very uncomfortable for you. You can sense the unknown, but subconsciously you created this, and now it's time to see it through into fruition, right? So I feel like you need to retreat. And if you are not with a soulmate and you're single right now, by you freeing yourself and retreating and filling your own cup and giving yourself some unconditional love and healing those dark parts of yourself, this in and of itself will pull in a soulmate, and this will allow you not only to express your love to yourself but also to your soulmate. So it's a win-win whether you're single or if you're in a relationship. But this is really a cry from the universe to say, you've given everything that you could have given. Job well done. Now what will you give to yourself? You've neglected yourself for far too long. And you know this, right? You know this. But if you are not with somebody, there is somebody fantastic coming, but you still have another step. You have to fill your own cup. If you are with someone, you all are about to elevate into a new trajectory, but you have to fill your own cup because there's still one more step prior to that elevation, right? That evolution. But you are, in a sense, ending a cycle of transformation. You are closing out a paradigm. You're leaving a paradigm that you've overgrown and you're moving into a new one. And that's what feels scary at times. That's what feels dark at times. It's just it's a moment of gestation that's needed. It's much needed, right? It's much needed. And this may seemingly cause some chaos in your situation. If you are coupled, this may cause a breakdown, because initially they may not understand, but they will. Trust the process. Trust the process. But right now it's really time to free yourself. You are the cocooned, what is it? Caterpillar. I know what the hell I wanted to say. You are the cocooned caterpillar. You're in the chrysalis stage of the metamorphosis. You are being given your wings by the universe. But before you can fly, you have to fill your cup. You have to fill your cup. You have to remember what you love. You have to remember you. It's time to remember you. And then, there are no limits to the heights of this love that you will soar into. You both will. But you got to fill your cup. All right? So, guys, sorry again about the lighting, but that's what I have. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click the like button, subscribe, share, comment. Thank you for all of the follows, the subscriptions, the comments, likes. You guys rock. Thanks. Bye.